Love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Andrew Painter. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Matt Olson. And we're underway here in Philly. On the ground to the left. Boom. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Acuna now.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And now, Drake Baldwin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Grant Holmes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center, Yastrzemski under it. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That's to third. Riley fires to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Now Alec Bohm. That one fouled off. Strike 2. Swings and misses, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. So the Philadelphia Phillies are holding their own so far this season. But, Singy, that might be below expectations for this group.
Yeah, they had some heavy expectations coming into the year, and so far they've been around the 500 mark. Not exactly lighting the league on fire. It's still early, though, so they've got plenty of time to kick it into high gear and justify those expectations.
Stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Profar now. Profar went deep in his most recent game.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies.
Ball one.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And
That's
another
outside.
ball. This one in the air, right field. Acuna after it. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Here's JT at the dish.
The first baseman, number 4, Justin Carter.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Justin Turner takes it deep. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
One down. Adolis Garcia will hit next.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Ball
Really
two.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. And here is Sosa to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And
That's
that
ball
is
3.
downstairs. 3-2 down. Struck him out looking. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is back at Citizens Bank Park. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Painter, in his rookie season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. In the air, left side. Marsh on the move. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies matched a homer in his last game.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground at first. Turner takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Phillies baseball on the show. Northeast.
Put 'em high, shattered glass ceiling, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized. Wasn't meant to survive, but we standing to thrive.
Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Rafael Marchand.
Rafael Marchand.
That
Ball
one
one.
ran inside, almost got him. It goes just foul.
Tried
Ball
to backdoor
outside.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Next
Ball.
one misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a
Take the
leadoff
break.
walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The other way. To third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Justin Crawford. Now that one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle, clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you expect the guy from second to score.
Trey Turner now grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here. Hit on the ground, might be two. Duvall toss to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to right. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. And foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Another 1-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. And gone! His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Ground ball left side. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Braves get one on the big fly. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Philly. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his 2nd homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grant Holmes won't go any further tonight. Now on the bump, Ian Hamilton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Marchand at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mars, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back. At the ballpark, and a lot of game to go, Singy, but I think the cold streak is over. This dude has been dealing today.
Well, Boog, you can tell he's trusting his stuff again. And when that happens, he really gives his team a chance to win.
Foul ball. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
1 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
Hey!
That one inside.
That's inside.
And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. so the call stands. So they're now out of challenges.
A
That's a
rare
ball.
3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. That pitch is low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Grounded out his first time up.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, right to the backstop. To second. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
On the ground right side, Sosa. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's 5-2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Dylan Lee. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Line drive, base hit. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one inside. Look out. The 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Brian De La Cruz.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. High fly ball, right field. Acuna settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Turner in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Fouled off left side. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Lee will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Jose Suarez.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from him.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 9-2. A 2-run double. Picks
himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Rafael Marchand. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 2. This is Phillies baseball. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
In the air, left field. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here in Philadelphia, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball.
Suarez, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Marsh at second with nobody out. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Turner swings through it for strike 1. And that one almost hit him. To the right side. Olsen steps on the bag. Play is made. 2 out.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some time.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 9-2. Back here in Philadelphia, Well, after a string of ineffective outings, an incredible turnaround for him today, Singy.
Yeah, has really kept the hitters off balance all game long, from shaky to steady, and now he's cruising. Big time response.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for
Here
Atlanta,
comes Mike
the
Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 2. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. Profar climbs in on that left side. He's already homered here in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Turner takes it himself. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track. After the homer. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Now pitching for the
Taiwan
Phillies,
Walker on a pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just missed. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
Inside ball.
Walker, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Off the mark there. Ball 3. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-6.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
Nope,
at the
that's
plate,
the ball.
Mauricio Dubon. That one found hard the other way. On the ground, right side. Turner collects it. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Atlanta, the right.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nope.
Acuna,
Ball 1.
the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. And delivers outside.
Hey.
On the ground, right side. Sosa tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 6. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. And at first, now here is Justin Turner.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now it's 1-2. In the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Phillies,
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yastrzemski in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, the second baseman, Edmundo.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Nope. Outside.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. That one outside.
That pitch is out.
And the count's full. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under this one. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. This lineup has been going off. Today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is foul back. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Garcia under it. And there's one down. So here's Riley now. 1 for 3. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
So a man at first. Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Here's a 1-1. Misses the sweeper. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta, so the deficit remains 9-6. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And now here is Justin Crawford. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.